Hello students, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This side Preeti Divyani, and today we are going to prove the relation between beta and gamma function, which is the most important theorem and topic from advanced integral calculus of BSc Maths. So let's see the proof. By definition of gamma function, we know that gamma n is equals to integral 0 to infinity e to the power minus y to the power n minus 1 dy. Okay, assume it equation 1. Now we put y is equals to zx in 1 dy z dx. Just put it gamma n, change the limits accordingly. Okay, it will be same e to the power minus zx to the power n minus 1 z dx. Okay, now solve it. Gamma n is equals to 0 to infinity e to the power minus zx x to the power n minus 1 z to the power n minus 1, and this is 1 power, so this is z to the power n. So this is constant, keep it outside. E to the power minus zx x to the power n minus 1 dx. Fine. Now multiplying both sides, by e to the power minus z and z to the power m minus 1, we get, let's see what we get. Gamma n multiply e to the power minus z to the power m minus 1 is equals to z to the power n, from right here e to the power minus z to the power m minus 1, 0 to infinity e to the power minus zx x to the power n minus 1 dx. So the power of z get added, plus m minus 1 e to the power minus z, 0 to infinity e to the power minus zx x to the power n minus 1 dx. Integrating both sides with respect to z. We get gamma n from limit 0 to infinity. You also mentioned this, we get respect to z from z is equals to 0 to z is equals to infinity. You may mention it. Okay, this will be e to the power minus z to the power m minus 1 dz. Okay, I just put the integral sign here on this side. Z is equals to 0 to z is equals to infinity e to the power minus z to the power m plus n minus 1, from right here, and this is integral x is equals to 0 to x is equals to infinity e to the power minus zx x to the power n minus 1 dx. And this is dz for this integral. Now, so as you can see, integral 0 to infinity e to the power minus z to the power m minus 1 dz is gamma m. Just see the same integral, only y is replaced by z. Okay, only y is replaced by z and n is replaced by m here. So this is gamma m. So we can write gamma n, gamma m. Okay, so this will be gamma n, gamma m is equals to z is equals to 0, z is equals to infinity, x is equals to 0, x is equals to infinity e to the power minus zx e to the power minus z, x to the power n minus 1, z to the power m plus n minus 1 dx dz. We just take the both integral together. Again, z is equals to 0 to z is equals to infinity, x is equals to 0 to x is equals to infinity. Just take the exponential base in common, 1 plus x to the power z, x to the power n minus 1, z to the power m plus n minus 1 dx dz. Okay, now changing the order of integration. Now it's time to summarize the integral. So we just change the order of integration we get. This means gamma m then gamma n. We can write gamma m then gamma n is equals to x is equals to 0 to x is equals to infinity, x to the power n minus 1. Okay, we just take the integral x together, x to the power, rest is under z is equal to 0 to z is equals to infinity. So this is z to the power m plus n minus 1 e to the power minus 1 plus x z dz close dx for this integral and dz for this integral. Okay, don't do mistakes. X is equals to 0 to x is equals to infinity, x to the power n minus 1. So in the place of this integral, we can write a first transform of gamma function. Like, as you know, there is first transformation of gamma function, that is 0 to infinity e to the power minus cy, y to the power n minus 1 dy is equals to gamma n upon c to the power n, e to the power minus 1 plus x z, okay, y to the power n minus 1, z to the power m plus 1 minus 1. So we can write here gamma m plus n. In the place of c there is 1 plus x and this is power n. So here this is power m plus n. Gamma m plus n is constant, so keep it outside. X to the power 0 to x to the power infinity. This is x to the power n minus 1 from there, and 1 plus x to the power m plus n dx. Gamma m plus n. So again in the place of this we can write beta mn. Since we know that beta mn is equals to 0 to infinity y to the power m minus 1 upon 1 plus y to the power m plus n dy. From right there we can write here beta mn. So we just get our theorem that beta mn is equals to gamma m gamma n. Okay, this side gamma m, it is proceeding everywhere, gamma n upon gamma m plus n. So this is the proof of relation between beta and gamma function. So if you like my videos, please like, share and subscribe. And if you have any doubts or queries or any suggestion for further videos, please contact me in my Facebook page PD tutorial. Links are given in the description box, and you may check more theorems and their proofs in my description box. All the links are given below. Thanks for watching this video.